everybody, Maz J here. Today is Friday and you are watching Gaze of the Week. And as you can see, my hair is now blue, okay? I use 3 colors for y'all who wanted to know. I use a highlight, mid-tone, and low light. And the highlight is the turquoise, the low light is indigo, and the mid-tone is blue. So I think it's pretty damn cute, okay? I am satisfied. So before I get into the questions, I just want to talk about Tuesday's video where Scott, not the Wednesday Scott, but Scott, Ryan's friend Scott, who lives in LA, guested that day and jokingly said that, you know, well actually he seriously kind of said it, that Brian and Daniel were going to be leaving the channel, and everybody took it seriously because Scott's improv is so legit. But no, he was just kidding. And later on, Ryan changed the name of the title of the video from The Tuesdays Are Leaving to, like, this is just a joke, because Scott's acting portrayal was so serious and so invigorating that people were freaking the fuck out. So, yeah, I just want to say that you guys really can't take a word of what Scott says seriously. Like, you guys have to know when he's, what's the word for it, being, I guess, sarcastic? Whatever. I'm losing my words, but I'm trying to keep this video short. So, yeah, it was a joke. Like, and Scott also was saying in the video that, there's, like, a head commander-in-chief or something like that of Gaze of the Week, and he was contacting him and said that Brian and Daniel were gonna have to leave. Like, girl, I know that Ryan may be the person who started the channel, but even though Ryan may be the blossom of this group, Powerpuff Girls still wouldn't be nothing without Buttercup and Bubbles. You know what I'm saying? So, it just doesn't work that way on this channel. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, moving on. Let's get on to the questions. Okay, so first, Ryan, what does NBF stand for? I have no idea. NBF stands for New Best Friend, or No Bitch Floozy. I don't know. I can't do that word without cursing. So, next question comes from Brian, or Scott, and he asks, do you think we're being serious? No, we all know you're not serious. Everybody was all mad and stuff, but yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Scott's question was, or is, do you ever work out, girl? No. I used to walk around in Las Vegas and that heat be blaring down. Girl, I swear I was working out then. Like, I was barely moving, but I was working out, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm in Cali, I don't do very much of going out anywhere. So, no. But I need to start before my body gives out on me. And, oh, girl, no. We don't want to see that. Next question comes from Roland, and he asks, if you could plan your birthday out and you can do anything you want, what would you do? Well, girl, first, I would take all my friends that are scattered all across the United States and different countries, and we would go straight to Japan, and we would party it the fuck over there. And we would go to Gokans, I think it was called, or Gokan, I don't know. We would go to a drinking party, and then we would go to, like, all Harajuku Street, and we would be dancing in the street. You know what I'm talking about? And then we would just be going crazy over there, and then we would come back, and then we would go to Australia, and we would walk around and try to find Natalie Tran and say hi. You know what I'm talking about? It'd be like a scavenger hunt. Who can find Natalie Tran the fastest? Oh my god. So then we would go, after we found Natalie Tran, we would ask her to make us lamingtons, and she would do it because we would hold her hostage until she did. And then after that, we would go to UK, and I would visit the person who gave me this ring, okay? You know what I'm talking about? I would visit his ass, because, you know, it's been a long time coming. So, I would visit him, and then we would take him back, and then we would go to America. Then we would go to bed, because I'm pretty sure we'd be hella tired, you know, from all that flight, you know what I'm talking about. But I think that would be, like, the best birthday ever. Yeah! And that is it for all the questions, girl. So, my question for all of you guys is, when you look back into your past, about your past hairstyles, which one of them makes you just go, ugh, why did I even wear that? So, that's my question of the day. I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for hanging out with me this Friday. And yeah. Don't forget to watch Ryan and the rest of the gays on Monday. Bye.